Leon Flach.
Mhm.
I want to talk about him. His role with this team, he's had such an injury plagued stretch, procedures, missing so much time, works back, has been a great piece in the midfield. His future is a little uncertain with the Union. What are your thoughts on what's going on with Leon? Because I know he obviously missed this past weekend. They don't want to rush him back too quickly because of it's a lot. It's a lot coming off of missing substantial months due to his injury to now come back and jump right back in. So they want to make sure to be more cautious with getting him back. But overall, his future still is a little bit questionable, which I was
Yeah.
saddened by, actually. I like Leon Flach.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think even in the stretch where the Union were doing so poorly, Leon was actually having some really good games, and getting him back was really big. I think a lot of people don't really appreciate Leon enough. And I hear so much uh, negativity about him actually from some corners of social media. And actually, he has been really key in there. And I know he was dealing with a knock, and yeah, they're being cautious with him and everything. And but Jim said that they want to, they're in talks with him, and he really likes having him there. I know Todd Lewis had asked about him and everything. And yeah, like Jim said, he has a great relationship, and uh, he should be back next week. Jim is very high on him, and I do think he's a really important. He's not out there scoring goals and
Right.
doing all that. And some people are like, thinking, oh, what's he doing? But honestly, he's actually been a workhorse in there and been very instrumental in some of, in a lot of the plays that they do. So I
Mhm.
really would like to see him, them work out something for him. But, at the end of the day, it's going to be whatever is best for him and the team.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, I get it. It's a business at the end of the day also, which is frustrating. But just to hear and see all that he's gone through, I should say, and overcome, and he has been that guy that doesn't get the stats, doesn't get, a lot of the glory. He's not flashy, but does just give you really good play in the midfield. He's versatile, so he can
Mhm.
play anywhere. He can play outside
Mhm.
back, he can play in the midfield, he can sit in as a six, he can play on the flank. But then also just knowing that he can be a guy that his game is so gritty, blue collar, hardworking that you can always rely on him and know what he's going to bring. Like him and Jose are similar personalities in that sense. That's going to help work their butts off to protect the back four, help you defend in transition, and not really need any of the accolades or any of the, glory in that sense. Whatever the role is going to be huge. I know also as Todd mentioning about his offensive side, yeah, he sets up that incredible play to Daniel Gazdag. You look at how he has been able to help defensively. That's what we talk about. But offensively, he does get forward. He does make runs, and even when he was in his healthiest a couple seasons ago, that was a big part of his game that I felt like was evolving of defending well, but then also getting forward, picking his moments where he can get into the attack. So I'm a little saddened to hear that it's not positive what's going to happen with Leon in the future, and even I hate to think that he's going to be the type of player that if he were to leave and not be here anymore, then people might appreciate what Leon Flach brought to this team. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I really do hope that something gets worked out with him. He's a young player who brings a lot of good skills to the team. I mean, and he is so underappreciated in my opinion. So I don't want to find out either, what his absence would mean at this point. So I do hope something gets worked out. Absolutely.